LinkSource works with companies globally, all over the country, and you work with a lot of teams where they're supporting, 40,000 devices plus, where a lot of times they'll just have a single individual monitoring that. Can you talk to me about the dangers that a company can have when you say you have maybe a couple people, one person, or no people at all managing the telecom spend?
Yeah, unfortunately, we see this a lot. That's a lot of devices for one or two people to have to manage, especially if you don't have the right tools in place to manage that many devices. There's quite a few things happening, and I would say some of the bigger things are really there's some optimization challenges without having the time to really dive into what you can do better,
right.
And how you can build better plans and manage those plans. It's very difficult to be proactive, and so in this environment, clearly it's a very reactive environment. And the one thing that you're just not going to see is you're not going to see much of an ROI, even if you have an application in place, because at the end of the day, you have to have the right amount of folks involved managing that many devices.
Well, let me ask you a question. I know your company works in different verticals, from healthcare, finance, law enforcement. And my question for you is this: what if someone listening into our discussion today, they have 500 to 1,000 locations? So not only do you have multiple locations that you're trying to manage, you could have different regulations and different taxes being in different states. How, just kind of reiterating, what are the dangers there if you have one person managing a larger geographical print across the country?
It's very similar to what I said before. When it makes it that much more complex when you have multiple states involved that you're dealing with, because you are leaving significant savings on the table as it relates to tax potential savings. So again, as soon as you start breaking it out into different geographies, and even when you begin to go global, that presents all kinds of new set of problems and challenges.